The atmospheric processor on Kepler 442b had been silent for 3 standard hours when Commander Elena Vasquez noticed the anomaly in the bioscanner readings. The xenobiology lab's sterile white walls hummed with the quiet efficiency of recycled air and quantum processors, but something felt wrong. The creature in Containment Unit 7, an apex predator from the planet's northern continent, should have been in stasis. Instead, it was very much awake. The creature stood nearly 3 meters tall, its obsidian exoskeleton gleaming under the laboratory's harsh illumination. 6 arms terminated in razor-sharp talons, while its triangular head housed rows of crystalline teeth that could shear through titanium alloy. The research team had designated it Apex Predatrix, though the colonists simply called them Shadow Devils. Dr. Marcus Webb, the expedition's lead xenobiologist, approached the containment field with his usual scientific arrogance. The neural inhibitor should have kept it docile for another 6 hours, he muttered, adjusting his tablet's readings. Perhaps we underestimated its metabolic resistance. Elena watched from the observation deck as Webb moved closer to the containment field. Something in the creature's posture had changed, a subtle shift from the sluggish movements of a sedated animal to the coiled tension of a hunter. Its 6 compound eyes, each the size of a human fist, tracked Webb's every movement with an intelligence that made Elena's skin crawl. "Webb, step back," she called through the intercom. "Something's not right." But the scientist was already reaching for the field controls, his fingers dancing across the holographic interface. "The sedation levels are clearly insufficient. I need to recalibrate the dosage." The moment the containment field flickered, just a microsecond of instability, the creature moved. It was faster than anything Elena had ever seen. One moment it stood motionless in the center of the containment cell, the next, it had launched itself at the barrier with a speed that defied physics. The reinforced quantum field sparked and hissed as 6-inch claws scraped against the energy matrix. Webb stumbled backward, his face pale with shock. The creature's head tilted at an impossible angle, studying him with those alien eyes. When it spoke, the sound came not from its throat but from specialized resonance chambers in its exoskeleton, a perfect mimicry of human speech patterns, learned from hours of recorded conversations. "Do you want to try that again?" The creature's voice was Webb's own, played back with predatory precision. Elena felt ice run through her veins. The creature had been listening. Learning. The neural inhibitor hadn't failed, it had been overcome through sheer willpower and intelligence they'd never suspected. The predator snarled, a sound like grinding metal and breaking glass. Its claws extended another inch, scraping against the containment field with deliberate slowness. "Do you want to try that again?" it repeated, this time using Elena's voice from the intercom moments before. Webb backed against the laboratory wall, his scientific confidence evaporating. It's mimicking our speech patterns. This level of cognitive adaptation shouldn't be possible." "The containment field is holding," Elena said, though she could see the energy readings fluctuating dangerously. "For now." The creature tilted its head again, a gesture so distinctly human it was deeply unsettling. When it spoke this time, it used the voice of Captain Rodriguez, the expedition leader who had died during the creature's capture 3 days ago. "Elena," it said with Rodriguez's familiar accent, "the field is failing. You have perhaps 4 minutes before complete system failure." Elena's blood turned to ice. Rodriguez had said those exact words during his final transmission, moments before the creature had torn through his squad. The predator hadn't just been listening, it had been there, present during the attack, recording every word. The implications hit her like a physical blow. This wasn't just mimicry. The creature was demonstrating perfect recall, tactical awareness, and psychological manipulation. It knew exactly how to unnerve them, how to use their own voices as weapons. The containment field pulsed ominously, energy levels dropping with each passing second. The creature stood perfectly still, watching, waiting. It had learned patience along with everything else. "Evacuate the lab," Elena whispered into her comm unit. "Now." The predator smiled, an expression it could never have learned from observation alone, and spoke once more in Elena's voice, "Do you want to try that again?" The field collapsed. In the darkness that followed, only the sound of claws on metal echoed through the empty laboratory.